Hi, this is David with ENZO Trading System, and today I would like to talk a little bit about the latest version of the client that we just released. It's version 1.8.1, and it introduced generally most importantly bug fixes. It works better with futures, perpetual futures trading. There have been a few issues with opening and closing positions. That's related to how the available margin is calculated, which is not quite clear. So we had to kind of reverse engineer it a little bit. And then another major issue was with the Binance servers. We used to rely on querying the database to get the status of the latest trades. That database recently has been lagging quite a bit, like multiple hours. So now we have to store a bunch of data locally, and in most cases it works. It's not ideal. It would be nice if Binance database could be queried in a timely fashion, but that's what we're working on. So I won't complain too much. Another major thing that we introduced, well, the signal panel has been improved substantially. So here now we're in the status panel, and then as usual one can preview what the signal is like, which the signal is the trades that are being sent from our server to the clients. So here we can choose between signal performance analysis and the trades. The trades don't say much, just time and price and whether it's a buy or sell. More interesting is the performance analysis. This one allows to select different scenario. If you're trading with perpetual futures or spot, automatically sets the proper commission value. Then the average funding rate. This one is something that can fluctuate quite a bit, but we decided for now to simulate with an average. This should be fairly credible as a value, but we need to test more. And then of course you can simulate also different level of leverage. So here below we have a summary with the largest win and the largest loss, the total profit and loss in percentage, the profit curve as usual, but the main thing, the change now is we show up to 120 days, so no longer 30 days like it was before, and also the monthly breakdown of the profit and other statistics as usual, the maximum drawdown, the return over maximum drawdown, the Sharpe ratio, and the number of trades. So below also there is a Monte Carlo validation. This one, this value is actually for the next version. This one is a development version that I have. In the next version, those values should match and it should be more accurate. Monte Carlo validation is basically, it is a statistical test of the performed trades, and the direction of the trades, the buy and the sell, they're randomized, and then they're pitted against. So many of those series are calculated and they are pitted against the actually executed trades, and then we see what is the percentage of winning of the random trades versus the executed trades, and that gives us an idea if our model is acting better than random, which is usually one would say that it's a given, but you never know what can come out from, especially when machine learning is introduced. So this is Bitcoin. As usual, you can see, you can simulate what if 120 days before I came in and I put this level of leverage. And as usual, you don't want to tweak too much when doing live trading. It's better to have a stable investment, because this one will give you a view of 120 days. If you see like this, it's like, okay, it's going up, so I'll just crank up everything. But what happens is that you never know when the trend is going to break. That's why you want to use a trading system, and you don't want to guess too much for yourself. You can try, but it can happen that you put more risk and more money at the wrong time just because it looks like everything is going well. So another major feature, it's experimental, and we had the support for Cardano, ADA, Signal. This one would have done quite well, like over 500%, and so an average of 130% per month for the past 120 days. And yeah, we're trading only a little bit right now for testing. It looks quite good right now, but you never know into the future. Of course, our main focus is with the Bitcoin first. That's how we test for multiple years, and we've seen the algorithms perform well for multiple years. We also test Cardano and others that we offer those experimental alts for since 2018. So we can say like it's quite spotty, the performance. It's of course the algorithms are not optimized for those, but they also adapt because they have their own so-called machine learning adaptation. But also the market itself, if it is not good, it's kind of a waste. So it can be good, but I wouldn't bet everything on Cardano nor on the other experimental coin, which is Ripple that we introduced. You can see here, compared to Cardano, Cardano did quite well for the past months, while Ripple had some problems, some major drops. So this one, there wasn't much to manage, but yeah, let's see how much did it drop. Yeah, like 66% in a matter of one day. That's quite a lot, and it dropped more and more. So we managed to get maximum drawdown, the highest, which is the highest high is no good for December was 50%. That's quite a bit. If you go with high leverage in these cases, you quite very quickly reach almost total loss of the fund. So definitely don't want to put 100%. Of course, it's each person has to decide for themselves, but I wouldn't put too much into this. I think it can be exciting just to have something on the side. One thing that we noticed for sure is BNB, Binance Coin. It's been a great investment recently. We did have about 5 and then 10% trading on it, and with first 3 and then 4x leverage, and as you can see, like it's quite a bit of return possible. Of course, when high leverage, you can see here, you can reach like 11,000%, and then with some drawdown, it goes back to 5,000% or something like that. It can be quite exciting and quite scary. Just remember, high leverage is high risk. So yeah, I guess that's it for the updates. Going at the 181. Probably tomorrow there will be 182, but should be fairly stable. And if you want to reach us, now we're pretty much quite active on Discord server. So I'm gonna post the link below. Check that out for direct support in English, Italian, and possibly Japanese if some Japanese comes up. So see you later.